Good morning, Fenlanders. How are we doing? Another day, another dollar. Somebody forgot to do these ultra primers. Somebody forgot to do that up, so it kind of all just splashes out of there and goes out on the road on the way home. And I thought I'd just put it up. And as you can see, ears are leaking out faster than I can put it in there. So hopefully, I'll just go and get a pry bar. No, I can't get it out. Anything's a pry bar if you're brave enough, isn't it? No, it's not going to happen. 2 seconds. There we go, sort of a pry bar. There we go, gently does it. As you can see, all that water in the ultra primer is now flooding out. Because there ain't no seals in it, Bear. There we go. Right, let me take my shades off. I don't need to look too cool to do this. Now I've done one, I know what I'm doing. Oh, looks like Grumpster has put some in. Ew. What else can we get out of here? So when they start leaking, I might as well just change them all. And have a go at it. The last one I done wasn't leaking, so I must be pretty good at it. Yeah, another dead bit. Windy again. I don't want no wind. Wish it would stop being windy. Right, where was I? Ain't no wonder it was leaking. Look at that, look. Ew. See if I can get one more bit out before I start repacking it. Nope, that ain't gonna go in there. I'll have to use a little one. I think that might be it, you know. Let's try down here. I reckon that's it. I reckon that's it. And then you get your water pump grease, which is as old as Grumpy Grandad itself. Last time I got 4 of these new Ringles in there. I thought them F-35s were supposed to be stealthy. You'd never creep up on anyone. Jesus. Right, that one went that side. No, I've lost it. Come on. There we go. Let me go around the other side and put it in. Yeah, that's pretty good. Stuff that one in there and all. And just... I think the best thing to do is just grab hold of that and push it in with that. But you can't really do it. Where are we? What's going on here? There we go. Let's just get your screwdriver and work it in a little bit, I guess. No, that ain't working. How did it? I can't remember how I done it last time. Must have just pushed them all the way in as far as I could get them with my fingers. Or I put it on there and just screwed the nuts up. I can't remember. Let me do that. Let me try that. Right. More F-35s going over top of my head. Oh no, F-15 that time. Start doing the nuts again and we'll have that off. Right, let's see if we can pluck that out again. Stuff a bit more in there and then that'll have to do. I love this job. All your tools go back absolutely disgusting. Right, see if I can get a couple more bits in. I was hoping to get 3 bits in there, but I don't think I've put 4 bits in there, but I don't think I'm going to get it. Let's leave it at 3. I can always stuff another bit in there when it wears down a little bit. But yeah, ain't no wonder, look at that. Ew. Put the bolts back in and I'll wind it up a bit. Makes sense. I'll wind it up and see if I can get, if it pushes down and packs in there, I'll get another bit in, but I don't think it's gonna. I don't think it's gonna. Oh, come on. max ratchet spanners are starting to get a bit loose now. Yeah, that's pretty tight. Let's leave it at that and see how we get on. Right, 2 irrigators to get pulled, well, to get running. It is a bit windy out here, but it's going to have to be. See if I can get this going. I've got to sort that out. Looks like I might have stopped in a hurry. Oh man. It all goes wrong in a big way, doesn't it? Everything goes Pete Tong all at once. So the irrigator's uncoiled itself a little bit. That I can manage, it'll just shuffle itself around until it's right. No, this thing's not going properly. God dang it. There we go. Probably don't even need to go that, does it? There we go. Get it to come right back on itself, and I'll get out of the way. Last probably, I mean, the Agria, Babylon are holding on quite nicely, but the Agria are dying off quite fast now. So I just want to give this headland a good old water. Then I'll do the other end headland tonight maybe. And then I'll do another run through the field, and I'll just get my diesel used up in all my pump sets then. Get all them finished up. Probably get them. Where's RST's handy dandy bloody irrigation pump that I can start from my phone when I need one? To be fair, I've still got to walk back to the irrigator and put it in gear and press start. And if it had a pressure switch on there that Mick was putting on, it was mega, you know. Alright, I'd still have to walk back to the irrigator and put it in gear and put the ratchet on. But whether the new ones are any different, I don't know. Good question for you all with brand new reels. Do you have to go and put them back in gear? I take it you have to take them out of gear. I know you can't pull them out very quick, but yeah. Ah well, what's 100 grand in 2 irrigators and a pump, hey? Just treat myself. Then I might have to walk a couple hundred yards back to the irrigator and then walk back again. So hard done by. In all honesty, obviously I can't afford a £40,000 pump. The guys at RST, they said, oh, you can say how much it is, and I said, how much is it? And he said, like, with a bit of spec and stuff, that one is around 40 grand, and then you'll pay a bit extra for lay flats and suctions and stuff if you want one. So some people don't need it, some people do, you know, you're buying the whole shebang. So that's weird. Irrigator's shutting down on me. Battery's low, I bet. Ugh. I don't run very often. No water leaking around anywhere, so waiting for that one to go off. Come on, slow down. I'm not walking back and then walking back again. So yeah, it's slowing down a bit now. Let's see if it, make sure it don't stop. So sometimes you have to wait with them. What was I saying? Yeah, it's a £40,000 for the RST irrigation pump. It's the first one in the country that's been done like that with no AdBlue. the first one has been signed off by JCB, because they're using JCB engines, and what a delightful little thing it was. Only running about 65% engine load or something with one irrigator, and you might be a bit higher than that with two irrigators, you know, so depending on how much pressure you're pumping through it. But yeah, 55 kilowatt engine, so that's 75 horsepower, I think. Far more fuel efficient than these things that are 40 years old at least. There we go. As long as it just keeps going like that and doesn't stop. Come on. Keep going. Oh yeah, I've got a flat battery, I think. Yeah, it keeps switching itself off. So it's obviously flat in there somewhere. Ring Grumpster quickly. He'll have another battery in his pocket. Yeah, he carries them around with him. Right, third time I'm trying to tell you. Oh, it's a good advert for RST irrigation, isn't it? So, yeah, Mick was asking me if there was anything I disliked about it, and there isn't really. So Mick watches this. Mick watches this on a TV. And there isn't really anything I don't like about it. The only thing I don't like about it is the canopy around it, but it is bloody quiet. If you was in a housing estate, fair enough, but all of my fields, there's no houses around me, so it's not really a massive thing for me. So they are a bit of a pick to work on, but obviously they're really nice and quiet, you know, so I suppose you can get used to it. Still going. So the trouble is I've got the override timer on, and it's now about to click off. So if that does shut down now, it should shut the, yeah, it's going to shut itself down. Like, it's stopped moving. These irrigators have got a mind of their own. One thing Mick wanted me to check on the RST's pump was that it was still, it would shut down when the irrigator shut down, because he just wanted to double check that, because he said I haven't had anyone give me any feedback yet. So yeah, other than that, love it. Fuel efficient, no AdBlue, which is great, no government juice on it. Yeah, irrigator's shut down now, so Grumpster's on his way with another battery, and I'll just shut it down until then. So no government juice on the engine. Grumpster's on his way. I'll let him have a play around with it. I'll get back to the yard. Yeah, no government juice on the engine, so that's great. What else did I like on it? Yeah, lovely little thing. Obviously it's RSTs, they're all proper engineers. Simple engineering at its finest. Been doing it for years, and yeah, like I say, everybody else is trying to get the JCB engine on their pump sets and stuff, and RSTs are the first certified, ticked off the list from JCB. They've been out and checked it and made sure they'd done the installation correctly and stuff, and Nigel was quite happy and proud that they got it out there before anyone else. So RSTs is a place to go and get one from. Everybody else is playing catch up, and when you play catch up you tend to do things a bit wrong, don't you? So yeah, yeah, it's great. What more could you like, you know? If you was on restricted hours, 12 till 12, like you could do 12 hours every day, or 6 till 6 should I say, and you've got like 15 or 20 irrigators all set up, pulled out that day from somebody else doing it. One, they haven't got to have two people go around and fly around at 6 o'clock and start them all up, because some of them will get started at 5:30 and some will get started at 7:30, you know. And yeah, you can just sit in the office or sit down the pub, fire them all up, and they all come on. So what's not to like, really? What's not to like? Nothing to not like. Yeah, lovely little thing. So yeah, Mick, nothing I didn't like on it. Everything was mega nice and quiet running. Don't even know it's there. I'll move that round a bit into the wind a little bit more. There we go. Grumpster's coming up here, so I'll get back in my tractor and head back to the yard and find something to do. Grumpster's now here. I might as well wait. I might as well wait until he's changed the battery and fired it up and just make sure it's covering everything. So sit here for a couple of minutes while he's here and see how we get on. I know Grumpster's pretty good, but I ain't turned the engine on yet and it's now water coming out of it. How did he do that? See how we get there. It ain't take him long. What we love about these ultra primers, you know, you can just fire the engine up, flick a switch, flick a valve, done. Off you go. You're up. You're up and away. Okay, we're moving. There we go. That's sorted. Hopefully it carries on running. Oh wait, I'm gonna get wet here, whatever. I didn't want to do too much filming Fenlanders because we're not on my farm, but we are having fun and kind of super proud moment really for us. When I pan the camera around, you'll think super proud. I don't know about that, but this is not really where it all started for Grumpy Grandad, but sort of where it started for Grumpy Grandad. And we've just fished it out of the stinger nettles and she's coming home again. So I didn't really want it, if I'm honest, but it's got a little bit of sentimental value for Grumpy Grandad and it is for sale. Things we get up to. I got enough of my own bloody work going on without any more work going on. So there we be. Grumpy Grandad, or the farm, our family farm, would have bought this new. It's what, A-Reg, so what would that be? A-Reg, what's that, 70, 78? Something? I can't remember. Nah, it'd be newer than that, wouldn't it? It'd be in the 80s, I'd have thought. What's A-Reg? I can't remember. But yeah, this is where it kind of all started. I remember we had two of these, and Grumpy Grandad made one good one out of the two. Look how happy he is. Look at his little face, look. And Grumpy Grandad made one good one out of the two, and unfortunately this is the one.
That's pretty good there. Keep coming to me a bit, look to your right hand side a little bit. That's it, not much. That's it, it's good. Straighten up. Spot on. Straighten up. Nice and straight there. Kick the front to your left a bit if you can. Yeah. And you just go forward a bit and crank the front round a little bit. At least the steering's working a little bit now. I might be able to steer it.
Whoa, pig. Just want to straighten that steering up a bit. Straighten the wheels up a bit. She's been tucked in the nettles for, well, I mean, Dad sold it 20 years ago. It must have been 20 years ago. But talking of nostalgia, I can remember sitting on the back of an old Ransom's potato, 4-row potato planter on the back of this thing. Dad was planting, and I was in charge of the little bit of string that you'll remember. You'll remember that. Trip down memory lane. Oh. Seems to be my theme of the week, this does. Time to do some sketchy doo-dah, doo-dah. You just look behind and tell me which way.
I can't hear you.
You just concentrate on behind. I mean, you'll be nearly as well, Dad. I can lift it on these weights. I can just about lift it. You'd be better off coming out, I think. You'd be better off coming out. I can't wait to get out of this thing, that's for sure.
On this arm. You kind of want to come, if you keep straight there, you're fairly good. Need to come to your right a little bit if you can. It's right on the edge here. That's good. The front wheels are now coming off the skids. Don't matter if it's right on the edge, as long as it's on. Yeah, that's good. The side tyre's a little bit flat, but that'll be alright. You're good. We get on far enough to get a chain on the back here before we let your loader go, that'll be good. Yeah, all good, all good. Okay. front's a little bit off now, but that don't matter. Keep coming, you want to hit the forks, but don't think we need the forks for anything today at the moment anyway. But yeah, we're nearly there. Yeah, come on, another yard nearly. That's it. You're pushing the boom out, yeah. Steady. Hang on, if I move these forks a bit, we can get on a bit further. That's not far enough anyway, isn't it?
You're all you want there.
Come another 6 inches if you want. That'd be nice.
Giggity go.
Give her a push. Go on. That'll do. Hang on, let me get a chain on. I need your chain you got on there, that's the one I've got for you.
She's not going anywhere. Right, we'll get a chain down in Fenlanders and get her home.